What if we hit the prisoner? What if we pistol whip this guy and try and play along without actually murdering him? Swinging him. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back in the world of A.T.O.M RPG, and exciting things happened in the last episode. We finally found the traitor in a Trodnoi, and we killed him. We didn't really mean to kill him. I actually was planning on saving him, but I didn't have an option to save him. We could either kill him or kill him or kill him. Those are basically our three dialogue choices there. So unfortunate, but it has dealt with the problem. So let's get back to the head man. Where the heck did the front gate go? Front gate, where do you live now? Thank you. Let's get back to the head man and settle that quest and see if we get any kind of reward for that. Alrighty, Kravlev, I did the thing with the murder. Yes, head of the commune. We know this. We know he's old. Yes, it's done. It's done. The head presses his lips together and nods. Without a word, he pulls out a fistful of rubles from inside his pocket and hands them to you without looking you in the eye. So we got 159 experience for that. That's a rather odd number of experience. I wonder if that's based on intelligence. Rather weird number. 350 rubles. Awesome. Cool. Thanks for the job. I thought I'd ask Petya to do this. The lad at the north gate, he's got a lot of fight in him. I wanted him to look him in the traitor's eyes before he killed him, just to understand what it's like. Thank you for the money. Yep. Thank you. And I take the money from him. Now that the deed is done, how about taking on a little more work? Okay, we're opening up some new quest options here. We are honest people and we reward honest work. A rare thing out here in the waste. If you agree, I'll pay you much better. All right, well, what do you want me to do? The bandits had their spy in our village. I want to have a spy in their camp, and since you've shown yourself to be a very resourceful person, I'd like to offer this job to you. It's important that they know all of my people, but you're new here in the village. Nobody really knows you. You can easily earn their trust. We need one of our men to walk into the lion's den. Can you be more specific? Yeah, what exactly do you want me to do? Just work for them. Do as they ask you to do. Okay, I can probably do that. Sounds interesting. Now we only need to figure out how to get you into the camp. Yeah, I think I've got this covered, actually. We looted the traitor and got his thieves' passport thingamajig that lets us in there. Anything interesting on the body? Yes, this card. I heard that the bandits are creating their own official documents. Always seemed like a terrible idea, but on the other hand, I still think like I did in the old life. That might be just what we need. You could try showing this card at the bandit camp's gate. Yeah. I know for a fact that you may approach it without getting shot, probably. Well, we did the last time, and so long as we backed off, they didn't shoot us, so that went well. They could mistake you for one of their own, a thief, a beggar at least. I'll do it, but just remember I expect to get paid. Of course, don't even worry about that. I never went undercover, but I completely understand how hard it is. Give your map to the head. After some consideration, he carefully draws a cross on the spot to the bandit camp. Yeah, we already know where it is, but thanks for that anyway. Okay. I still need to think about it some, though. Well, we're not going to think about it. We're just going to go do that. We're absolutely going to go do that. I wanted to go do that very early on, but now we finally have a chance to. Okay, let's get back to the main world, the larger world. And I noticed in the bottom right, I am severely hungry. How hungry am I exactly? Teresa, can you catch up so I can actually look at your thing, please? Yep. So how hungry am I? Oh, I'm very, very hungry. Okay. When we get out, we'll, I can't camp here. No, I have to camp in the larger world. All right, let's get out here and immediately throw down a camp and get the hunger situation taken care of, because that's pretty critical right about now. Roast meat, please. Yes, cook that. Thank you. My hunger is now 300 out of 1,500. We've got tons of roast meat. We may as well just get rid of it. There we go. Okay, we should be... Yeah, we're totally fine now. All right, off to the bandit camp. Okay, on the way, we got interrupted by another trading caravan. And seeing as we just got all that money, it's not going to kill us to see what they've got, especially if they had maybe some ammo. That would be pretty nice. Yes, I do want to buy something. Oh, you have virtually nothing. You have virtually nothing. You have some nails. Oh, nails, though. Nails. That sounds like a really good crafting item. I'm hearing nails, and I'm hearing some sort of improvised explosive thing. That sounds very promising. I'm going to take those. How much do those weigh? Ooh, they're not nothing. Almost half a kilogram. And I'm American, so I don't know metric, but half a kilogram is not nothing. So what could we get rid of instead? Or should we just pay you? You only want 14 rubles for it, so we may as well just pay you for this. So where do my rubles live? Where do my rubles live? No, those are corn seeds, which we're going to come back to at some point, because you can't give me corn seeds and then not expect me to use them. Yeah, I'll pay you your 14 rubles. Thank you. And I've got some nails for no discernible reason, but it seems like something I should have. It seems like something I should have. So, all right, back to the bandit camp. Here we go. Okay, back to the bandit camp. Let's see if our newly gained thieves' passport will let us in the front door. I suspect it will. Yes, before me stands a grim man. Show the documents. Does this card tell you anything? Man looks at the card and smirks after he takes his hands from the assault rifle and makes a few steps towards you. I see you have the papers. This is getting interesting. Where'd you get them? In Krasno? Yeah, sure. Where else? These cards are only made by those hacks in the big city. I don't respect them much since our team isn't even part of the underground. Oh, interesting. So when Krasno gets maybe a little more developed, because we can't get in the city at this point, it's still under development and locked down. It seems like there's some sort of maybe shady underground there that is operating. That will be interesting. So I just want to join you guys. Don't you know we're almost a legal force? Our boss, Dan, is already negotiating with the Chamber of Commerce in Krasno so that we are recognized in an official militant formation, like the Northern Guard. Soon we won't have to loot the homes of nearby peasants. We will tax them all. Okay, interesting. Anyone with half a brain knows your ranks are swarming with bandits. That's probably not a good thing to say to this guy. On the contrary, a girl with a criminal past is just what you need. Considering I just murdered somebody at the end of the last episode, I definitely have a criminal past. Man looks at you with a smirk. Look at you getting all jumpy. I'm laughing at you. There's always a place for a kick-ass broad on our squad. Consider this an amnesty. So, sure, how about that job now? It's none of my business. Go see Dan. All right. Dennis Dasinovich. He's our boss. Ask him. He's at the house behind my back. He holds office there. All right. Well, and then we've got the standard, 5 dialogue options. Well, 4 dialogue options and an I'm out of here option. What's the news around this place? That's usually a pretty good one. Some say the A.T.O.M organization is a real thing after all. Yeah, I know we are. We totally are. How are things? Man smiles and scratches his head. I'm standing here keeping guard over the camp, day and night. Okay, you don't really seem to have a lot to offer me. Let's go talk to Dan. And he's in the house behind your back. Is that this one? Is that the house you mean? Dan? Dan? No, nobody home there. Which house was it? Oh, who are you? Who are you standing by the fire there? And can I use that cook fire? Probably. It seems interactable. What's your deal? You're standing around in a tank top and shorts. It's a tanned man in a dirty apron. He does not actually have an apron on, but that's okay. There's a butcher's knife on his belt. Stir something inside a pot. So you are a cook or a chef of some sort. Looking for rations. It's not time yet. You need to work for Dan for a little while, then come back. Barter check to see if we can get some kind of discount from him. I assume he's some sort of vendor. Yeah, show me what you got. It's probably food, but show me what you got. Oh, you got an axe. An axe, you say? How does that compare against my knife? And where did my knife go? Where's my knife gone? Why do I even have the knife here? I thought I sold both my knives. Well, all right. Actually, how does it compare against the pry bar? Because that's my primary melee weapon. 4 to 11 on the pry bar, 7 to 12 on the axe. AP cost is 5, and yeah, same AP cost, a little bit more damage. I kind of like this. Lets me skin animals, so I can still keep doing that, and a chance to ignore armor, 10%, but the pry bar has a chance to stun. What's better? I think the chance to stun is a little better. Yeah, I like the idea of the axe, but no, I think a chance to stun is better than ignoring a small chance to ignore armor. A very small chance, in fact. Okay, Dan, do you live here? Is this where you live? Are you Dan? Wait, come back here. Come back here. Are you Dan? No, you look like a guard. Slim, busy-looking man. Questions? Rumors? Nothing to tell? Okay, one more question. How's life? Lost a buddy some time ago. He went into Krasno, score some babes, said he'll spend the night. Is this a quest? Maybe I should go look for him. It's on him for having chosen the most crooked way to the city. If that cheat is... Oh, is there a way into the city? Hello? Is there a way into the city? The most crooked way into the city. What is the most crooked way into the city, please? You're not going to tell me. Okay. Well, you don't seem like you have a lot to offer me, and we're trying to find Dan. You're probably not Dan, but... Broad-shouldered man with cold, cruel eyes. Do I have reason to talk to you? I don't think so. I'm going to look you straight in the eye, buddy. A friend of your interlocutor clearly wants to say something, but he only casts a quick glance at him and he quickly ceases. Well, what are you staring at? Confess your undying love to me. I'm going to stare at you some more. I'm going to see where this goes. Man grins and answers you the same. However, gradually a smile slides from his face. He looks back, but not from a strong position, but as if responding to the challenge you cast. Chuckle and turn away silently? Yeah, that's good. You turn your back and clearly feel the man's burning gaze on you, but he stays silent. Okay, we're done there. That's obviously not Dan. Oh, there's a prisoner in there. Well, these guys are obviously just guards. Let's find Dan and talk to Dan. And he's obviously the person that needs to get this whole quest started. Well, I haven't found Dan yet, but I found this guy who is apparently a prison guard in training. The future prison guards were sent to us. Oh, you are a prison guard. Okay. Well, how's life? Don't want to compare myself with some mutt man's best friend. Okay, don't want a comparison. All right, you're a little nutty. Tell me about this place. On a cold night, it seems that even animal dens are cozier. Used to be a factory here. Yeah, got that part. What are you busy with? I guard, I patrol. If someone finds a good place to loot, I take part in the expedition. All right. One more question. Rumors. I was quite the rumor monger. 10 years ago, to be precise, I was literally obsessing over hearsay on a particular topic. Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm tired talking to you. Oh, hang on. Wait, maybe I'm not tired talking to you. Is there still a city called Zavodsk near... Yeah, no, I don't got that. Did it survive the war? Is it safe? The merchant said nothing. Okay, are you going to put map locations on my map? Is that a thing you're going to do? City lives only in local legend. I traveled near the place it once occupied with a caravan, didn't see a single building left. All right. Are you going to... Seriously, dude, just please put something on my map or don't. Mom never survived. The stout cat, perhaps foolish. I deeply regret talking to you. I deeply regret talking to you, and I'm going to go now. Goodbye. Are you Dan? Energetic man, around 25, simple jacket. Are you Dan? Hello there, girlfriend. Go ahead and ask. I have nothing else to do except yapping. What are you busy with? I'm just chilling, thinking about stuff. All right. Why did you get a day off? Almost all my days are days off. Students live life between exams. We live life between raids. Every day is a holiday when you don't have to mess anyone up. Okay, well, rumors? Fan of gossip. Have you heard about our roaring forest? It's a place here in the wastes. I've never been there myself, so I don't know, but people say that it looks just like any new forest. Can you just tell me where Dan is? I've told this one big-headed guy passing through here about it, and he also had a laugh. He was like, how come there's ground shaking here in the wasteland? It's only possible near the junction of tectonic plates. Did you want to say the same thing? I'll tell you one thing. As a person who grew up in a house near a railroad, it doesn't take an earthquake to make the trees shiver. There must be an underground train system under that little grove. Interesting. So if we find a little forest, there might be something cool there in terms of an underground railroad kind of thing. I have changed my mind because I really just want to find Dan at this point. Okay, I've run through everyone in town, and of course the last person I talked to, this has got to be Dan, right? This has got to be Dan. Look at him. He looks like a Denis Desinovich. Before you stands a tall man in a dusty suit with a leather holster on his hip. Aren't you Denis Desinovich? Yes, please be Denis Desinovich. Exactly him, and you are... Dennis pets a large mustache and looks you straight in the eye. You start feeling uncomfortable. Yeah, I'll tell him my real name. Mater nods and takes a small notebook from his jacket pocket to write down your name with a pencil. He hides the notebook and looks at you. I am here because Squint Eye sent me. Am I? Is that what the guy's name whom I murdered? He said I could ask you about a job. Why did Squint Eye decide you'd be right for us? Because we only draft certain kind of people. It's no place for an ordinary girl. Here's my thieves' passport. Well, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You're looking for a job. That's right. Can you help me with that? She'll put you on cleaner duty. Boss clicks his tongue. I have just the job for you. A test assignment, to be exact. Go into the main production facility. We set up a barrack there in the production facility. Look for the locked door. There are 2 men in front of it. Yeah, I've already seen them. Talk to the big man. He'll tell you what's to be done next. Okay, yeah, I'll just nod silently and do that. So back to the guards at the gate and see what they need me to do. Well, I don't know which one of these guys qualifies as the big man, but let's just try you. Short, nimble guy. Well, apparently that's not it. Are you Shishak? Sly grin on his face. Did Dan send you to talk to the big man? Let's assume you found him. He told me to speak with Shishak. Are you him or not? Are you him or not? Let's assume that I'm really Shishak. The keyword is assume. And we've got a strength check and a speechcraft. Well, we're probably going to do better with speech. Now is not the time for jokes. Oh, failed that. Okay. Yeah, you need to talk to Shishak. How about, well, let's try the strength check. Failure. Okay. All right, I'm out. This has got to be the guy right here then. Broad-shouldered man. Yeah, you seem like the big man. Are you Shishak? What do you want this time? Told me to talk to you. Yes. Man spitting again. Shakes his shoulders. Shishak himself, don't pass out from excitement. Wait patiently. Starts whistling to himself. He's checking the keys for the second round, and he has absolutely no plans to somehow accelerate this process. We need to unlock this door, and as you can see, there's a whole ocean of keys on this ring. A good portion of them do not open anything at all. Just been there where I found it. I never got around to sort them out. Wait patiently. Yawns and lazily crunches his neck. Okay, I'm getting a little sick of you, Shishak. All right, you're obviously playing a game here. I can't seem to remember. It's a bit awkward, really. Yeah, real awkward. Okay, let's confront this guy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Hold your horses. Can't you see how many keys there are? I guess let's just wait this guy out. Time flows. Thoughtfully drives his finger along the bunch. Oh, here it is. All right, good. You, sir, are kind of a jagoff, aren't you? Of course, what did I really expect from a raider camp? So are we going in here? What's the deal? Hi. Are we going to rough up the prisoner or something? Oh, there's lootable things over there. We'll have to check back in with that. Yeah, what's the deal, Shishak? What are we doing here? We keep our guest in this room. Swiftly squats in front of the prisoner, making him instinctively recoil. A little tense. His silence made no sense. Put him in a body bag. What are we doing here, Shishak? Let's kind of tighten this up a little bit. I know that's not your thing, but let's try and tighten this up. Prisoner blinks in fear and carefully raises his watery eyes on Shishak. Bandit clicks his tongue and dabs his large fist. He's a nervous fellow and a bit taciturn, but maybe it's because of the gag. What do I need to do? Thank you. Let me get at the point here. What do I need to do? Your job is easy. Reaches in a polished TT gun. He hands it to you. Okay, well, first of all, I've already got one of those, and another handgun, and a rifle, and a pry bar. But, you know, thanks. I appreciate it. One bullet. Here's this mutton head. The rest is up to you. Carte blanche. You may kill him right away or excruciate him first. I don't think you're using that word in the correct manner, A.T.O.M RPG. I don't really care since he keeps harping on that. I have no money. I'm not a millionaire. Only the grave can fix him. Bound prisoner begins to shudder. Okay, so we can shoot the prisoner. We can hit the prisoner with the pistol grip. We can do nothing, or we can aim at Shishak. Alright, I don't like option 1. I'm not crazy about option 3, because that just seems like this will just keep the process going along. What if we hit the prisoner? What if we pistol whip this guy and try and play along without actually murdering him? Swing and hit the bound prisoner with the pistol grip. The man silently shrinks and instinctively hides his head. Oh, I thought it was going to knock him out or something. That's a woman who enjoys what she's doing. All right, and we're back at the same 4 options. How about do nothing? Look at the gun in your hands. Shishak glowers at me. All right, let's... Oh, God, this is terrible. Let's hit the prisoner again. Hit the prisoner, he starts shaking from side to side, as if showing he is hurt in some naive attempt to make you stop. Oh, God, this is terrible. Keep hitting the prisoner? Okay, I lost the pistol. I think did I just break my pistol? His nervous system is starting to crack. Oh, Shishak takes the TT from your hands, frowns, and bows over hysterical. Man, stop screaming. Chill, little piggy. This lucky bastard can still come in handy. I feel that he didn't tell us everything, but you also demonstrated yourself from an interesting angle. All right, so, and then he says something to me in a language that I can't pronounce. Man calls his friend and whispers something to his ear, then slaps him on the back. All right, let's see what Dan will have to say about this. Yes, finally, can we just see what Dan has to say about this? I assume we're going to go back and see Dan now. Dan lives over here. Teresa, where did you go? I just lost you. There you are. Let's go and talk to Dan about the thing that we did. We didn't murder the guy. We beat him up, which is terrible, but we didn't murder him. So, you know, only 1 murder per episode. I want to save it for special. Okay, so do we get to talk to you? Okay, you're going to go through a little cutscene-ish kind of dialogue. You're whispering about what I did. I understand what kind of person she is. Yeah, not the murdery kind, although I did totally murder the spy you had in Otradnoy, and I didn't mean to. I was going to send him back here. Okay, yeah, move along so I can talk to Dan. We're all waiting in line to talk to Dan here. Waiting in line to talk to Dan. Move it along. Can I talk to you now? Yes. Okay, yes, I know who he is. I've done your test. I have done your test, Mr. Dan. Actually, you know what? I want to talk to you about the captive. Let's try that. What was it you wanted to talk about? Who is he? Tech specialist from Otradnoy. Oh, we were looking for this guy. Found him. Found him and beat him up. Small-time alcoholic. Yeah, we heard about this guy. What's he doing here? Some of my men detained him after he bragged about his hypothetical wealth. Yeah, he was claiming to be a millionaire, wasn't he? Yeah, so that didn't work out so well for him. Can I free him? Sure, but it won't be for free. If you look at all, he's still broken the unwritten law. While the investigation is underway, the suspect must be kept in custody. Okay, so we can post his bail. I'm not bad on money right now, actually. What if I said 300 rubles? You think life is that cheap? I should flog you for your lack of ethics, and we've got a couple of checks we can do. Speechcraft, again, is probably going to be our most likely. Our barter is not that high. No barter, no funny stuff. 500 rubles he wants. I don't know if I want to pay that much. Let's try the speechcraft. Failure. Dang it. Okay. You can't put a price on a man's freedom? How about that, Dan? I could always raise the price. All right. So 500 rubles and I get this guy out. Probably pretty fair after I pistol whipped him, and I don't really have a lot to be purchasing at this point anyway. Okay, I'll post his bail. Lost 500 rubles. Hand the sum over to the leader of the banner. He counts it, repeatedly wetting his finger with saliva. Show this note to Shishak and he will free the prisoner. Can I ask some other questions? I did the test. Yes. Yes, we both know that already. You're a curious case. You didn't strike me as a man who would easily beat up a tied-up person. Well, you're right, because I'm a woman, not a man. But it's not the actual fact of your motivation. Tell me more. I didn't want to kill him, but I didn't want to look weak. I still think it's possible to beat the information out of him. I was just in a very, very bad mood. I thought beating up the captive was the optimum alternative. That way I could eat my cake and have it. Okay, that It's not grammatically, well, it's not correct, but yeah, that. A refreshingly rational approach. I like it. Good. I'm glad you like it. That's what I was going for. If you're not just trying to make a good impression on me, although it would be a good answer even if it was the case, proves you're capable of this way of thinking. How can I use you? That's for... you know what? Let's continue listening in silence. I had a different task in store for you, but seeing as you have such a sober mind, there'll be something else for you to do. It requires using your brain. Yes, I'm better at that sometimes. I've had a visit. 3 brothers came asking for a job. Eldest was smart, the middle one was neither smart nor stupid, and the young one was slow as a snail. All 3 were rather unpleasant, but nothing too horrible. All right. I wanted to test them. There's a little farm under our protection not too far from here. Its residents got too carefree, so I sent these brothers to levy the tribute. The problem is quite a lot of time has passed, and I haven't heard from them. All right, so go track down the 3 brothers. Can do. Where should I start? Visit the farm they were heading to and ask the farmers. Give me your map. I'll show you where it is. Excellent. And I just saw a world map has been updated. Great. All right. So, yes. I think I've got what I need from you. Let's just take care of the prisoner issue at the moment. Back over here. Let's talk to Shishak, who's kind of a jagoff. Although... Well, first of all, he's gone, but we may as well loot these places while we're here. Can we take stuff? There's nothing to actually take. What's that? Oh, great. I just bought nails, and now I find nails. All right, that's fine. Now I've got extra nails. Nothing, and... nothing, and nothing in here. All right, where did Shishak go? I'm going to have to kind of track him down for a second. Bear with me here. Oh, wait, is that him? Is that him? No. Okay. Let me just track down Shishak. Hang on a sec. Okay, Shishak was much easier to find than I anticipated because he never moved. That was... I was having such a problem. I'm looking all over the camp, and all I need to do is go back in the cell. He's right here. While I was doing that, though, I went over to this cell and talked to the guy on the bed here who is an injured bandit. And he gave me a side quest to go back to Atrodnoi and talk to the doctor to see if the doctor would be willing to come out and treat this guy. It was a rather lengthy dialogue, so I didn't really feel the need to kind of give it back to you guys. But long story short, this guy wants the doctor from Atrodnoi to come out here, and we're going to see when we get back there if we can convince him to do that. So Shishak, I paid the bail. I came here for the prisoner. And can you prove it? Here's a note from Dan. Throws an incredulous look at you and frowns at it a little. He looks at you again. Okay, just give me the guy. Everything seems to be in order. Wait a second. Takes his knife and quickly cuts the ropes that bound the hands and feet of the prisoner. Yay! Do I talk to the prisoner now? Mad nods and sniffs, glacing nervously. Glacing nervously. I think you mean glancing, but that's fine. Glacing nervously at the surrounding area. P.S. Really sorry I pistol whipped you a bunch of times. How's it going? How are you feeling? Considering the circumstances, quite well. Nothing to complain about. Oh, he's actually telling me his health. He's at full health. Tactics? Follow me. Oh, are you a companion? I don't really know if I want you as a companion because you're like an alcoholic compulsive liar who got himself captured by bandits, but okay. I guess I've got a companion now. Let's go. As soon as we leave the factory, I'm off to the village. Oh, all right. We can chat there. So if I leave this area, he's just going to bolt back for the village, which makes a certain degree of sense. I guess you're a temporary companion. Maybe we can look at, sort of making you permanent once we get back to the village. Although we got to do something about those clothes. Though that's just awful. I can't be seen traveling around with someone like that. All right, well, we got some stuff done in this episode. We got into the bandit camp. We've kind of worked our way into their trust by pistol whipping our newfound companion here. We've got a couple of more quests to be getting on with. We're going to find those brothers at the farm and see if we can get the doctor to come back here. All in all, a pretty productive day in A.T.O.M RPG, and that's where we'll leave it for now. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.